So, what was your favorite gaming console when you guys were growing up? Was it Sony, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, Atari, Genesis, Sega? If you guys didn't know already, like I have been playing video games ever since I was a little kid, and I've played a bunch of games, even some good titles. But today I kind of want to go over a specific console, specific company I want to go over with. And you could probably already guess by the thumbnail, we are talking about PlayStation. So if you guys do enjoy the video, please like and subscribe. That'll help out the channel so much. It helps me out. It helps the channel a lot, and it does grow the channel so much. And thank you for everyone who's doing that. So I will be discussing what do I like about PlayStation, what I don't like about PlayStation, and how does it compare to the others. Basically, is PlayStation better than any other console? So without further ado, let's get started. But before I get to the video, I want to clarify, I do not hate these consoles. I respect these consoles. I respect Xbox, I respect Nintendo, I respect any other gaming console out there. But I'm more focused on PlayStation because I will dive more into that once I get to there. But yeah, I just wanted to clarify that in the little disclaimer. I don't hate these consoles. I don't hate them. I respect them. I respect the games that they push out. I respect the exclusives they pull out, and they're just amazing overall. So let's get right back to the video. So why do I like PlayStation? Well, we have to actually go back in time and look back around like maybe 4, maybe 5, maybe 6. I was a little kid around that time. And PlayStation 2 was primarily one of my favorite consoles when I was a little kid. I would say PlayStation 2 was my favorite childhood console of all time. I'm not afraid to say that. Others could be Atari, others can be whatever it is, the original Xbox, whatever it is. It don't matter. But the PlayStation 2 was just an amazing console. And there was like a couple games I can list off, like Monster Jam, LA Rush, True Crime, GTA San Andreas. That one was popular during that time. Midnight Club 2, and just so many other games that were just so amazing on this just amazing console. It was really good. The PlayStation 1, I didn't really play as much because I know like that was the first PlayStation to ever come out, but I didn't really play it a whole lot, so I'm like, okay, well, as soon as I got older, I did play a little bit of it. I didn't really like play it like that, but I did play a little bit of it. It's not bad, you know what I'm saying? The PS3 I did play like when I was like in my like going to like elementary to middle school type of age, you know what I'm saying? And there was like a couple games that I can know, but there's one in particular that I do want to go over, and I'll probably go over that like in a little bit. So do keep that in mind as well. So, and right now I do have a PS4, as I did state before in my shorts. If you haven't paid attention to my short, I did make a little vid on it about like how the controller is reactive and whatnot. So, and I did play a little bit. This is a side note. I did play a little bit of the PSP. Now that we have emulators nowadays, but like I'm not gonna show you how to get the emulators because it's gonna be risk. So do that as you will. But the emulator is not bad. Same with the PSP, like the actual PSP thing itself. It's not bad. It's a really good, like, little portable console, if you will. You know what I'm saying? And there's some really, really decent games on there as well. So just keep that in mind as you're, exploring, trying to find games. But why do I like PlayStation so much compared to the others? Well, first off, it's the feel that I have. Like, I have the feel comfortable with PlayStation more than any other console, because if I'm just playing any other console, it's like it's not working. Like, I'm not in the mood to play, you know what I'm saying? But PlayStation, I can just bust down a game and just start playing, you know what I'm saying? I can just be comfortable with it because it's like, I don't know, I just feel sensationally just calm. I can't describe it. I know that's weird for saying that, but I don't care, because it's like, at the end of the day, PlayStation was always one of my favorite companies, or rather Sony, of course, it just, I don't know, man. I can't describe it. It's just something I just like, and it's like, and you guys can disagree with me or agree with me. Let me know down in the comments. What do you guys think? Like, am I right? Am I wrong? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know down in the comments, because I would love to hear on what you guys have to say about this. So, but let me move on to the game in particular that I grew up with. This is a big one, because I grew up with this game so much that I actually loved this game, and I cherish this game to this day. I know a lot of people probably forgotten this game, but I promise you, this game was really my childhood, and most of people, if not their childhood. So let's go and dive into that. Okay, so the game that was my childhood, and no, it's not GTA 5. I wish it was. It is. It's probably close to it. But the main game that made my childhood was Little Big Planet. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that game was so good. Like, I can praise this game all day. Like, praise it to the heavens, even. This game meant so much to me. Like, it was actually my mom's game when she first played it, and it turned into my game, and I started playing the first game of Little Big Planet. I played the first one, the second one, the Little Big Planet 2. I played that like my whole life, and it was just so amazing. I remember so much memories on this game. From the first one, yeah, but the second game, that's where it kicked into high gear. The third game with Little Big Planet 3, that game was alright. It wasn't like perfect, but it was still a really good, phenomenal game. Anything Little Big Planet related, I'll play it, because it's like one of my favorite games of all time, like I've said and before. And I have played like some of the little spin-offs that they have. Like, there's an Android game. It's called Run Sackboy Run, and then there's another one that came out a couple months ago. It's called Ultimate Sackboy. It's like Subway Surfers, but it's really cool. And then they came out with Sackboy: A Big Adventure, which came out a couple years ago. So I was really hoping I could play that, but maybe I will soon. So yeah. But why do I like Little Big Planet so much? As I stated, this game has been part of my childhood. I've made so much memories with this game. When I was a little kid, this game meant so much to me, and this game it will never replace it. Like, any other game can not like replace that love I have for this game. Like, it can be GTA 5, it can be Borderlands 2, it could be Call of Duty Black Ops 2, it can be Modern Warfare 2, it could be any other game, and the one game that will always be in my heart is this game, because this game meant so much to me. It made my childhood, and I just gotta give it flowers, And I know that's silly for saying that, but I don't care. Like I said, like, I really don't care, because it's like we all have that favorite game that we liked and that we cherished when we were little kids. And this game is no different. So, what do you guys think down in the comments? What was your childhood game as well? Like, what do you guys think of what I talked about today? Did you agree? Did you disagree? And that brings me to my other topic, which I'll talk about in a second. But let me know down in the comments. What do you think? Like, do you disagree? Do you agree with my statements? Do you like? And also, like, what was your favorite, game as you grew up? So let me get into the final topic here, and then we'll wrap it up. So to wrap all this up, do I think PlayStation is good? Yes, it's a good gaming company. It's really good at what they do. Do they have a few flaws to them? Absolutely, they do. Every company is not perfect. They're always gonna have their slip-ups or their financial problems. It's gonna be through that. You know what I'm saying? They're not a perfect company, but they do make really good games. And I will say the same for Xbox. They make really good games like Halo, Oblivion, not Oblivion, but yeah, I said that. Yeah, that's an example. Okay. Skyrim, like, they make really good games. Like, and there's no denying that. Even the Nintendo, they make really good games like Mario, Zelda, like, they make some other good games as well. Every other company has like this one franchise that they will always make it good, whether it's good or bad. And in this case, Sony will take the cake for like really good, more of an understanding of characters. Like, you got Kratos, you got Sackboy from Little Planet, as I mentioned. um, with Little Big Planet. So it's like, I mean, no other company's different. I'm not saying Xbox is bad or Nintendo is bad. I respect those companies, as I stated in the beginning of the video. They really have really good games. You know what I'm saying? So I will, I will say PlayStation is just a little more of a good console than that. I will say that. I will agree with that. So yeah, I just kind of want to bring that up because it's like I actually had the video planned out. Um, but this came into my mind. I'm like, since I got like a PlayStation 4, I'm not sure when I'm going to get a PS5. Probably like in the future I will if I do have the money for it. But I digress on that. Um, but I just kind of want to go over that because it got me thinking. Like, I've been playing PlayStation my whole life, and I didn't even know. Like, I did play the Xbox 360. That console was so good. I've played, if not most of GTA 5 on it, and people can agree with me or disagree with that. Probably played on the PS3, but I've made so much memories on the 360 with GTA 5, Saints Row, um, so many other good games on there I made. It was so amazing. Even Mortal Kombat 9, that game was so good, and I love that game. Hence why I liked Mortal Kombat, was because of Mortal Kombat 9. Yeah, the originals were good, but Mortal Kombat 9 was where I actually loved Mortal Kombat. So, but anyways, I'd love to hear from you guys down in the comments. Like, what do you guys think? Do you, like I said, do you agree with me? Do you disagree? Let me know down in the comments. And what was your favorite game growing up? So, I thank you guys so much for watching my video. Like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace, and have a good day.